Hello and welcome to Gladys Cake Kitchen. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to make this pink colored ganache cake using my simple white chocolate ganache recipe linked in the description box below. This cake is completed as a ganache marble drip cake with flowers atop, macaroons, a gold topper, pipe details and various other decorative elements. But if you watch this video till the end, you will see that this cake started off as a turquoise colored cake, and how I turned this turquoise cake to a pink one is all coming up next in this video, so keep watching. This cake is made up of 5 layers of delicate luscious sponge measuring 8.5 inches tall. To grab my lemon cake recipe, please check out the video up here where I also test the use of a DIY baking strip for making a flat-topped cake. I have trimmed this cake before crumb coating to allow for a clean slice when the cake is cut into. This also adds a professional touch to the slice of cake. Worth noting, this practice is not always necessary but recommended as best practice. Little cake lecture over. I start crumb coating the cake by placing ganache atop the cake and spreading the ganache from the top and around the cake. This allows the crumbs to be sealed into the cake when it is chilled, allowing for a clean finish when subsequent layers of ganache is applied later. For this crumb coat, I start off with a turquoise colored ganache only because I had colored more ganache than I needed for a cake I was working on earlier. This is an efficient way to use up leftover ganache. After spreading the ganache around, I go in with a scraping tool to scrape off the excess ganache and allow the cake to chill set before I return to apply some more layers of ganache. Notice I leave the top lip of the cake untouched. This will be trimmed after the cake has been chilled set to help obtain a clean, sharp edge easily. I return the cake from the fridge after 15 minutes to trim the top lip with a sharp warm knife before I start to apply my next layer of ganache. This time I start off with some pink colored ganache colored in 3 different tones and mixed lightly together to create a marble effect. Like crumb coating earlier, I spread the ganache from the top of the cake and around the cake, ensuring the cake is completely covered before I scrape off any excess to reveal the marble effect. While watching this video, if you have any suggestions, questions or ideas, please consider leaving a comment and I'll be sure to give you a shout out on my next video. And today's shout out goes to Amy, who runs the YouTube channel Give It a Go Baking with Amy. Amy has been engaging by leaving comments below several of my videos and has been super supportive. So Amy, as ever, if you're watching this video, here's a thank you from me to you. Back to cakes. After scraping the excess ganache, I leave the cake to set, then trim the top and apply a final layer of ganache, focusing on the marble effect. Cakes all done and ready for decorations. I start the decorating process by applying a stencil to the cake. I then spread some ganache on the stencil, working quickly so the ganache does not set hard over the stencil. I scrape the excess ganache and paint over the ganache with edible gold luster dust mixed with lemon extract. I remove the stencil to reveal the design and repeat the process until the cake is completely covered in the design of the stencil. I'll leave this cake to set again before I return to add a ganache drip. Cake now transferred onto a fondant covered board. I apply a pink drip around the lip of the cake and leave to set before I return for final decorations. To find out how I made this drip for this cake, please check the description below where I've left further details. This includes notes and extra resources to help you. I return the cake to apply some buttercream piping details. Then I create a cut on top of the cake into which I insert some chocolate shards that I made earlier. I then add some artificial flowers attached into a toothpick and some leaves onto the cake. Some yellow macaroons are added for an extra pop of color and contrast, and with a gold acrylic topper added as an extra addition, here stands the beautiful pink colored ganache marble drip cake completed with various decorative elements. For more cakes like this, check here for my ganache covered cake with a cascade of Ferrero Rochers and flowers. And for my lemon cake recipe, check the link in the description box below. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.